Alright, so the Axe of Champion FNCS Cup is tomorrow, so today I thought I would break down one of my FNCS Cup wins to teach you guys how to rotate in the new season and to overall win more games. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed, and let's get into the video. Alright, so to start out this game, we are landing at Mount Olympus. Now I want to make sure that you guys understand that you need to be landing at a POI this season in tournaments where you can either get guaranteed jetpacks like from a bunker, or you have a big loot split that you can play off of. In our case, we either play for a bunker at Olympus because there's a bunker spawn right here, and there's also a bunker spawn here. We don't actually play for them, either of those, because we do get enough jetpacks, but you guys need to make sure that you guys are both getting jetpacks because it saves you so many mats and it allows you to rotate onto high layers. It actually ends up letting you win the game easily, not easily, and I'll be showing that to you guys later. So landing at Olympus. Also, Olympus actually has 4 of the Marvel chests, and that's why we do land here. Also, you can get crazy loot. Alright, so now I do want to talk about the first rotate that is in this, but it's nothing special, and it's just not running in too deep to zone. As you can see, we see those people. There's a lot of people in this area. You can't see them because it doesn't register them, but you don't need to go in deep to zone every time. You don't have to. Let someone open up and then decide what you're going to do, right? Doing any little bit of damage helps so much in fights, right? And just in like winning the game. If let's say you damage somebody, they have less meds to heal up, and that just ruins their game. So even just not killing this guy but getting a headshot off, I've just ruined that guy's health, and now he has to waste all of his teammates meds and his meds so he can get his health back up, right? And again, we're not going deep into zone. You don't have to. Let zone close, let it open up. Just because this is congested side doesn't mean you have to rotate out, because you could just get lobbied. Let zone open up and see where the next zone is pulling. And you'll see that I'm always scouting. I'm always on my cone. I'm always looking where the people are. Now, I don't have to peek though. I'm just looking and seeing where everyone is and seeing what's happening. Now we're just looking back here, seeing what we can get, right? There's nothing here, but we're just holding people to not let them in zone. We pull zone. See how we didn't go deep into zone and we get a lucky pull? But that's just because we didn't run all the way back here, because if, let's say you go down to these lower layers back in this corner on dead side, you have to climb up this mountain now to get into zone. But if you're already on the mountain, then you don't have to do all that hard work. Even if zone pulls down here, it's a lot easier to go down than go up for a rotate. We're in the best position possible basically out of anyone. Look at zone right now. Look at how open zone is. Look at where zone's pulling, right? Zone's pulling right basically on us like center, and we're on one of the highest layers. We're not down here in this congested area. This is what gets you killed. Being on these low grounds, sometimes you don't have a choice, and sometimes you just can't make a decision that'll save you. But if you can, you want to be like these people here, or you want to be like those people sitting on height there. They're not in zone, but they're going to have a lot easier of a rotate. I think they're going to they have a short pad. Yeah, they have a short pad so that they can rotate in, right? But being on these high layers is so important. Same with these guys. These guys are in a great spot for next zone. Same with these guys. They're boxed up on these rings. Did this last season. There's not a lot of them anymore in the new season, but boxing on these rings is really helpful because obviously you can just get a free rotate in. But it's better obviously to carry 2 jetpacks like me and my teammate here, because if you have a rotate, then it's just like a lot more in your control and you can decide on what you're going to do from there. So these guys make a good rotate. They go early and they see that this is dead side. This is obviously dead side, as you can see. All the people are stacked up here or here, and that means that if you run here, you're going to get congested and it's going to be a bad rotate. You either want to go here or you want to go dead down the middle, right? It's just scouting and looking through your cones, seeing what's happening. We're looking back right now to see if we can get a free kill. This doesn't work out. We get in a little bit of a weird area. My teammate makes a really, I tell him to go ahead and I tell him to kind of like just like settle us down. So he goes early and he's going to set up for us. He's going to jetpack in. He's going to stay on a high layer, which is really good. Sees everybody. He's going to go up and he's going to get on a high layer right here, and he's going to build above these people, and he's going to establish height, not height, but he's on a high layer, because when a zone closes, I'm going to show you what all these other people around us are doing wrong. All right, so now let's break down like layers, right? You need to be on high layers this season with the jetpack, or just like in any season. Low ground is always bad because it's the most congested, right? Most people are going to be on low ground, and that's where you don't want to be. Look at how many people are around here and just on your layer. You have 3 different teams right here, another team right here looking at you. These guys are in an okay spot, but they have to run towards him, and these guys not looking good, right? But look at us. Look at where we are. We're on a good high layer so that when we jetpack and rotate on the next zone, we don't get caught. Because since zone pulls over this way, we don't have to go up and then over. We can just go straight across and then through. These guys are on a great spot. These guys as well are in a great spot. Also, if you guys are the IGL for your duo, You need to make sure that you're scouting the entire time, looking at heights, just seeing where everybody is. You don't have to peek. You're not looking for damage or anything. You're just looking to see where everything is, right? So all the time I'm looking. I'm seeing where zone's going to open up, where we can go. Now I'm scouting. I know my plan, right? If you don't peek and you just edit out and you rotate, you're going to have a lot worse rotate. You're going to waste a lot of extra mats because you don't know where you want to go. Always have a plan, right? I see where zone's pulling. I'm like, okay, we can go on top of these higher layers, right? And build our way across. Now we're going to tap fizz. Edit out the cone. Can't see the cone. Edit it out. Tap a jetpack. And with the fizz, that makes us go way farther. Then we're going to ramp up, do it one more time. And then we're not going to go all the way deep into this area. We're just going to chill. We're going to sit right here and just see where zone's going to open up. Make a little box. Let everyone go past us. Let everyone do all the hard work for us, right? Save your mats. Let everyone just rotate in. See what they're going to do. So now everyone rotates in, right? Scouting, looking. Again, we go rotate, use our jetpack and our fizz on a high layer again. We're not on low ground. Look at low ground. So everyone rotates in, right? Look at this lower layer. You got people all around you on low ground. 2 people fighting here. It just gets really hectic on low ground. You do not want to be on low ground because there's a lot of luck involved with low ground. If you're on a high layer, you don't have to worry about luck and you can make your own luck. These 2 guys are fighting here. We're all alone on our own layer, basically. There's 1 team on our layer. But we're literally just chilling here in our box and just peeking around. I'm literally just looking back to see if I can get a free kill or just points or anything. Looking back at these people, right? Looking at height as well. You can see me right now. I'm just looking back at zone and I'm instantly going to see that height is on 1 wood build. So see this guy, spray him, get a big hit on him. He gets super weak. He runs away. Can't get the kill. That's fine though. We reset instantly again. Edit out. We use our jetpack to rotate. Again, the jetpack is so important. All these people alive, you want to know something in common with all of them? Look at every single one of these players, except for literally 1. Look at all of them. They all have a jetpack, and they all are probably on good mats. These guys have jetpacks. This guy, wow, he has no health. Probably because he doesn't have a jetpack, right? So having a jetpack is so important. Also, the health is bugged, by the way. So now we're going to use the jetpack to land on a high layer again. We're not on a low layer. Low ground is so luck-based. There's so much random stuff happening. Look, spraying, getting lobby focused. If you're on a high layer, you don't have to worry about that. And the place that you want to be this season is on second height or on height. I think second height is actually better than height in these tournaments because most of the people on height are actually pretty dumb and they don't really know what they're doing. Again, this guy's building down the center zone. I covered this last video. If you build down the center zone, you have a blind spot. Look here. We're right below them. They can't look down and spray us without opening themselves up here. This guy could spray him. I need that. He needs to be going, instead of down the middle, he needs to go out this way and then like build out this way, maybe with some armored walls. He already has metal. But you just need to go down one of the sides so you can see everything, because it actually does cost him this game. That's why they die, because we take advantage of that. So now we're sitting. You don't need to go into this congested side of zone. Look, we're just sitting on edge, waiting for everyone to rotate in. Let them do all the hard work again. We're not doing anything stupid. We're just letting everyone rotate in for us. Now we're just going to go down and play second height because I realize they're not that good. Now we're on a good layer again. Second height. We're staying on second height and we're just looking at them. Now we're going to rotate again, staying on a high layer again. Not going on low ground. These guys on height, they're doing what they're doing, you know. Not really worried about them right now. Just getting our rotate in. And now we've established a good spot. We have space. Looking up again. I see all this fighting going on. Edit on him. Can't see the walls. I'm sorry. It's just how it is in replays. Get a big hit on this guy. He's super weak. This is the refresh we need. Drop him in the box. Now we just got insane mats. And now we're capped back on mats. That little refresh, basically, it doesn't win us the game, but it allows us to make the plays that we usually wouldn't be able to. Again, you can't see the builds, but we are on a high layer again. Look at this. We're staying on a high layer. We're not going down here. Look at all the people that just like congested. People are going to block you with armored walls this season, so you really do want to be on a high layer with a jetpack. But we're going to stay on a high layer again. We go on dead side of the zone again. Even in these small zones, there are dead side. Look at the dead side if you can spot it. Look at all the people here. Boom. This perfect little like C, like backwards C, right? And then look at us, all alone on the left side. Free rotate. Literally just chilling by ourselves over here. Height is being idiots. They're not spraying us. I don't know what they were doing, but they were not spraying us. We see a solo here. Try and fight him. Doesn't really work out for us, right? Don't get the kill. But again, we're just looking around. But we're on such a good layer that we don't have to waste a lot of mats. Now at this point though, we are running all on mats. So it's actually better to go for kills and refreshes when you have like 100 mats left. Don't leave it down to the wire when you have one build and you're like, okay, now we need a refresh. Go for it when you have like 100 mats, because then it makes it a lot easier to get the refresh, because you could like take their wall or something, you know, place a call in their box. When you have builds, it's a lot easier to fight than just trying to run in. Look at all these people down below. High layer, I can't emphasize how important high layers are this season. Sitting on these low layers, everyone's gonna die down here just from zone pulls and everything. Look at all the people down here. And then it's literally just us and height. That is it. On these like 5 different layers. It's literally just us and height. And now we're staying in their blind spot again because we only have wood. So we're just gonna sit below them so they can't see us. And then we're just gonna play our mats, playing smart. And you're actually gonna see me right in a second. I'm gonna look up and I see height. I see that they can't see us. They're in a blind spot and I'm like, dude, you wanna just psycho height? And he's like, yeah, bro. So we instantly are gonna go up. I'm gonna jetpack in their blind spot, right? They can't see me. There's a wood floor that they're sitting on, and that actually ends up making them die, right? Fly up on them, flying in their blind spot. I'm right below them. Gonna fly out, hover above them. Body, 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 body. And also, having an extended mag on your gatekeeper is so important this season. The gatekeeper is the best shotgun this season. It's always been like that for the past 3 seasons now. It sucks, but the gatekeeper is still the best. And that's also why we do play 4 bunkers this season. Not just because you can get a jetpack, but also for getting drum mags on your gatekeeper. If you have that, it makes it so much easier. So we get that mats. I just got a bunch of armored walls now. Not going to be lazy. Going to use them so we can't get chopped out on height. Obviously, we have a jetpack, but you don't want to be doing that. Now, at this point, it's all about just keeping height and playing till the final, last minute of the game. He has 3 medkits, so we're like, okay, if this goes to heal off, it goes to heal off. But we're just going to pressure now. We're just going to look down, get our health up. Now we're just going to spray down, look for something, right? We're just spraying, pressuring everyone. Even if we can't get kills here, we don't get any kills here by spraying. But what we do is we push everyone out of their comfort zone, and then they can't do anything, right? Spraying. Now it's a 2v1. We're like, okay, let's just drop on this kid. It's a free 2v1. Hit him. Free win. But just from being on that second height layer with jetpacks won us the game. Jetpacks are so important this season. You guys need to be carrying them if you guys want a good chance at winning anything this season. Also, you guys should be using this video for the FNCS Pickaxe Cup that comes out in a day. Make sure you guys are using some of these strategies that I taught you. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys are subscribed. Also, I want to thank you guys for 5,000 subs. And if you guys want to learn how to get to Unreal Ranked, go check out this video right here. And I'll see you later. Peace.